So if you have a few questions about what Jiu Jitsu is, Jiu Jitsu literally translates to the gentle art, right? So you'll see a lot of people with like art suave or arte suave or whatever. That's another translation of just saying the gentle art. And so as you can kind of see, Jiu Jitsu at its core has a lot of striking and stuff, but sport Jiu Jitsu and the foundation of Jiu Jitsu where it's submission, it looks very gentle compared to beating the crap out of somebody's face, right? But to be able to put somebody to sleep without punching them in the face is very gentle if you think about it, right? So for me to put a triangle, right, around John and him to fall asleep, it's very easy to beat up a sleeping opponent.
I'd say go to sleep, fall asleep, but yeah.
Yeah. It's very easy to beat an unconscious opponent, right?
Yep.
So Jiu-Jitsu allows you to completely manipulate somebody else's body with your mechanical advantage. Isolating an arm and breaking an arm, right, with your entire body, that's not as peaceful, but it looks a lot more peaceful than kicking somebody in the face, for example. Mm-hmm. So though you can add striking definitely to the sport of Jiu-Jitsu, and that's what Jiu-Jitsu started out as, if you watch the early Gracies take on other martial arts, 90% of the time they didn't even blow any strikes, right? So they didn't go in swinging, they went in with their submission grappling, and it totally overtook the striking world, right? So this is the gentle art. That's what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is. Jiu-Jitsu, when it got brought to Brazil, is why it's known as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, is because the Brazilians, the Gracie family, added their own little twist to what Jiu-Jitsu is and added that ground grappling aspect that kind of revolutionized everything. And when Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu got challenged by a bunch of other martial arts, and you see that in the UFC 1 where they kind of stacked all those martial arts together to see which one was the best, the Gracies came out on top. And they came out on top because they know the mechanical advantage, and they used Royce Gracie for a reason. Royce Gracie was actually the smaller of the brothers, and they utilized him to show you can be the smaller opponent, but if you use the gentle art in a specific and effective way, you will come out effectively the winner every time. So that's what Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is, and we hope to express that to you to show that it's a beautiful martial art with a rich history, and when you come in here, you need to respect the full aspect of the discipline and the history of this martial art.